back. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be a reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the week of November 8th to the 14th. Okay, let's get started and see what major themes and messages we have here for Virgo as they move through their week. 3 cards: security, diligence, and illumination. Security, diligence, and illumination. Okay, Virgo. What I am feeling as I look at these cards for you is an interesting feeling. I feel like this security is going to come to you from a soulful place. This is a fiery card for me. This feels like your security is attached to your passion, whatever it is that lights you up. Okay, Virgo, that's where you're going to find your security. And I feel like this diligence card with this with this bird flying through the air makes me think of your mind space, your head space. What are the stories that you're telling yourself? What is the internal dialogue? I feel like you need to be very diligent about being mindful about that. When I see this card, diligent about what you're thinking. Diligent about what you're thinking. Now, when I see this illumination card, it makes me think that the truth that will be illuminated to you throughout this or beginning this week is going to be emotional. It's going to be an emotional one. I feel a lot of water and mist and fog in this card, which makes me think that the truth will be necessary. It will be illuminated to you because it will be in divine timing. It's the right time for you to know something, but it will become emotional. So I feel 3 elements here. I feel fire, air, and water for you. And I feel that your passions lie, or your security lies where your passions are. Your security lies in whatever lights you up, Virgo. And that being really mindful about the way you're thinking and the way you're sort of the inner dialogue, yeah? And this idea of an emotional sort of experience that will be illuminating. Interesting messages so far. Now let's jump into the tarot cards here to see if we can get some more information for Virgo as they move through their week. Thank you. 10 of Cups, crossed by the High Priestess in reverse. Interesting. 5 of Pentacles. 4 of Wands. Okay, so the first layer of your reading really tells me that as you pursue your inner rewards, your inner recognition, as you sort of pursue that fiery security that we were speaking of, that your security lies in your passion, there's a part of you that might be sort of focused on whether or not this is going to be successful. I think you're starting to worry about lack. And that's probably why this diligence card with respect to the inner dialogue is coming up, so that you're not narrating a story of loss and lack. Hopefully you're narrating a story of abundance and gratitude and seeing opportunity in challenges, not focusing on the challenges themselves. So that tells me that you're needing to be diligent as you move forward, seeking out this sense of security that you provide yourself. Right? This inner sense of reward, this inner recognition. As you move towards that, it's going to be important for you to sort of keep your eye on your mindset. Are you looking at this situation through the perspective of lack or through opportunity? Do you know what I mean? And when I see this 10 of Cups crossed with the High Priestess in reverse, it tells me that the biggest obstacle for you to sort of achieving this emotional contentment is to sort of, I feel like you're not connecting with your spiritual self. You're not connecting with your higher self. The High Priestess extends far beyond our intuition, I feel, into, the communication that we receive from spirit, our spiritual self, our divine connection. The colors in this card are very much the higher chakra colors, the purple, indigo, and blue. And so I feel like this is in reverse because you might not be tapping in. You might just be thinking about your physical effort in this world, which is where I see this Five of Pentacles, and that you're sort of, maybe the inner narrative right now is that I only receive emotional inner rewards when I work and work and work and work. And that may be true, but I feel like you could be experiencing some losses doing things that way through this Five of Pentacles, which could be this truth that's being illuminated. We'll keep going to see, but I feel like inviting that divine connection, tapping into your spirituality, is going to serve you more. I think that you will be illuminated, right? The truth will be further illuminated to you about how to secure yourself here and experience these inner rewards through connection with your spirituality and with your your divine connection. I feel is not where you're focusing right now. Now, when I look at the second layer of your cards here, it says to me that your sort of your inner dialogue is really focused on looking at some friendships. You're looking at the people around you. Maybe they're not all your friends. Maybe they're just colleagues. I feel like this has to do with what you do for a living, Virgo. This reading really feels to me like how you earn a livelihood is changed. There's been a change to how you earn your livelihood. And I feel like some of your partners or collaborators have changed or revealed themselves to be not really on your side. And that you're needing to be diligent about whether or not you give this a lot of attention. I feel like you've experienced something recently that taught you need to start over again, and that it's creating a challenge, but you are starting over again, and the universe is with you here in this page, sort of encouraging you to gather up your physical strength, your resources, because you're about to start a brand new chapter in developing your resources, your security. Again, I feel like this has to do with you earning a livelihood. And a part of you isn't feeling terribly confident that you'll be able to meet these challenges, maybe because the people around you have revealed themselves to really not be on your side. And that's creating some feelings of loss and some feelings of setbacks. You're focused on them though. You're focused on the setbacks. So if we're focused on the setbacks, that's going to be the prescription of the glasses we're wearing, right? Is setbacks. We're going to be seeing the world through that lens of setbacks. And so it's going to be really important for you to be mindful about what is that inner dialogue? What is that inner dialogue? And have you, tapped into that divine connection for assistance, for guidance, for wisdom, right? For the wisdom that I feel that would serve you here, because this is a brand new day. You have the Page of Pentacles and the Page of Cups here, which says to me that you are starting a very auspicious new beginning, but they're both coming from the challenge position in reverse, which says that, there is an obstacle here. There is something holding you back. And I think it's this focus on loss and setbacks. That's what it feels like to me, because all you really desire, I think, is to feel good on the inside. You're looking for some inner reward, inner recognition. You're looking for some emotional contentment here. And you're finding that, the pathway to those things is challenging you here because of some people, some loss, some setbacks, some lack of confidence in your ability to restart again with a new model. But I think that's what's necessary. As I say that, I feel like you're probably going to be doing the same work because your passion is what lights you up here in this security card, but that it's going to take a different form. It's going to take a different shape. It's going to be some packaged differently, or it's going to be with a different team. There's a different team involved here, and it's up to you. I think maybe you're feeling the growing pains of this, and it's unsettling you. So tapping into spirit is really going to be an assistance to you right now. The power of prayer, the power of meditation, that stillness that comes will provide an illumination here for you. And I think that it has already. I feel like certain people have been removed from your work because they weren't in line with it. They weren't in line with you, with your passion. They weren't in line with you. So the universe sort of cleared them out for you. But maybe you're interpreting that as loss right now. Instead of seeing it as redirection, you're seeing it as rejection, or as loss. And that's a perspective thing. Yeah, there we go. There's that 3 of Swords. Something happened here, and it's a challenge for you to not take it personally. It's a really big challenge for you. You took this to heart. You felt like this was totally deliberate, and that it was something that was done almost behind your back, that someone's actions, words, you've got these 2 3s here, both in reverse, which tell me that, something happened something was illuminated. The truth about these people and this situation that you took to heart has been revealed. And it's up to you to sort of reframe it or accept it in a way that allows you to keep moving forward in a direction that sort of releases this energy, instead of hanging on to it and seeing it as a painful form of suffering and loss. It's really important for you to sort of re-establish and almost be grateful. I know, sounds funny, but almost be grateful that the universe cleared out this energy for you, because it really wasn't serving you anymore. It really wasn't serving you anymore, Virgo, and it had to go. And maybe you weren't going to do it yourself. Maybe you were going to sort of allow it to stay present. Now, the final outcome card here for you is the Hierophant. So that tells me that you may just tap into spirit, but into a more conventional form of it. So rather than sort of tapping into your divine connection, you might find yourself settling into religion or a conventional sort of guru, leader, mentor, something conventional when it comes to your spirituality, which is fine. I mean, seeking guidance is seeking guidance. And to me, it's all from source anyway. So it doesn't, as long as you're flexible and able to sort of monitor how you're thinking about stuff, I feel like maintaining that gratitude attitude in your mind is really going to serve you, rather than seeing the obstacles creating challenges, seeing opportunity in challenges, seeing opportunity in obstacles, seeing the redirection, not the rejection, feeling that you're protected, feeling always that the universe is rigged in your favor. You know what I mean? When you have that mindset and perspective, when things fall away from your life, like relationships or situations, we don't see it as loss. We see it as, oh, well, something is coming to take its place because that wasn't for me. And so let's see what's on the bottom of your deck, Virgo. The 7 of Cups. Yes. So that really suggests that there are many options ahead of you, but that none of these options actually will serve you, that these are all illusions. Okay. The 7 of Cups is, to me, always a card of illusions, distractions, distractor questions. When you take a multiple choice exam and there's always those couple of answers there that are just meant to distract you because they're really close to the truth, but they're not the right answer. That's what I feel. I feel like these are very clever illusions that are coming to sort of see whether or not you will you choose this or not. You're the narrator of the story, so it's really up to you. But I feel like you're moving in a direction here where you're sort of going to come full turn, full circle here. You're going to go from sort of feeling that that things are at a loss, that you're experiencing a lot of setbacks, and then sort of walking through the path of accepting these as these elements as being redirections, and sort of surrendering the swords that are in your heart and not carrying them forward into the future as the truth is illuminated to you as you move forward. This Hierophant is card number 5, and so is this 5 of Pentacles. So it's 5s to me are really about facing a truth honestly before moving forward. And I feel like you're going to do that be it through your divine connection or through something a little bit more conventional here on the 3D plane, I feel like you are going to find a way to sort of persevere, to be diligent, to secure your vision, right? But that there will be a lot of truth illuminated to you throughout this process. Now, let's pull an oracle card for you to close your reading and see what messages will guide Virgo as they work through their week. And I say work through their week on purpose because I feel like you're busy. I feel like Virgo is busy at the drawing board trying to redefine their passion that they are quite secure in, but something has shifted. People have shifted. There have been words that, stabbed you in the heart, some deception, some conflict, some separation, but it was necessary. It was necessary all the time. Okay, purity is the card we drew for you. Create sacred space. Your body is a temple. Honor your inner dwelling spirit. Shine your authentic light. Meditate. So yeah, I feel like these are the forms of this Hierophant here, this meditation, this idea of honoring spirit and creating your body is a temple. This High Priestess as well, these... The High Priestess is in reverse. I think that's where you're challenged, but I feel like spirituality is definitely going to be how you move through this. I think connecting with the authentic light, connecting to yourself through, meditation or creating a sacred space is really going to help you move through any of this energy that feels like loss. Okay, I'm going to leave it at that. Create a sacred space, Virgo. If this reading has resonated and you would like a personal reading, you can find my email in the description below. And as always, thank you so much for liking, watching, and subscribing. And we'll see you again very soon for another reading. Sending you lots of love and light, my friends. Take care.